And this semifinal show is underway. One of the things that Lisa Bluder's worked on all season is getting Clark off the ball more. Here's Clark driving and laying, and Caitlin Clark has the first point. Beckers off to Edwards. Here's Shade, the freshman, takes and hits.
Ashlyn Shade is elite in her mid-range game.
Here is Edwards. KK Arnold will take the three and knock it down. How about the freshman Arnold and Shade?
KK Arnold stepping in confidently, created by Aaliyah Edwards. One dribble, draws the defense, kicks out.
Elite Eight performance as well. Martin's three is good. Went 6 for 6 against Connecticut last season. Lisa Bluder thought that might give Martin a little extra juice and confidence with her shot. Beckers, mid-range, sure.
Gabby Marshall is face guarding Paige Beckers everywhere she goes. Connecticut anticipated that, setting screens for her.
Mule dumping it in. Edwards able to get to it. Here's Nika Mule. She got it on a three. Gino Auriemma telling us he would need 2 or 3 threes.
Mid-range game, and then the late closeout. Caitlin Clark doesn't even put her hands up. Why? Because
Connecticut back in transition. Clark, a bomb. No, back iron. She thought it was in.
So did I.
Right on line, just a bit too strong. Arnold able to grab and finish, plus the foul. And a touch foul from Clark.
Look at this elite catch, Ryan Ruocco. The ball is thrown behind KK Arnold, gathers it anyway, finishes inside. That's not a foul. Did she get her?
I think on the head. 7-0 Connecticut. Clark bounces. Stuelke able to finish through the contact of Edwards.
Terrific screen to free up Stuelke on that out of bounds play.
Here is Stuelke, thank you very much. Ollie Stuelke does drive it and lays it in. Edwards just picked up her first foul, had to be careful there. Marshall off to Martin. Martin will drive it inside and get denied by Edwards, and then Shade able to save it. Here's Clark, dumping it to Stuelke. Stuelke looking to take Brady. Stuelke insists away for the finish plus the foul.
Stuelke is an impressive Hannah Stuelke. She is really good at this, getting the ball at the free throw line, taking it in. She doesn't usually.
She's now 0 for 3 from deep. Beckers can't hit the three. Ice Brady. Clark had to be careful there. Was passive on the rebound. Here's Shade in the corner. Yeah! Gets the roll. Here's Arnold flinging it out. Mule will fire. And hit. Again, Clark with her hands down, and Mule rattles in a three.
Here, once again, one hand sort of up. That's not a contest. You cannot contest with your eyes.
Clark working so hard to try and get open. Clark gives it up. Bierbach will fire. That one is good.
There's one.
Here's Mule. Eyes up, looking for Beckers. Beckers bounces, and Edwards able to finish.
Sets a screen. Runs off the screen, sets 2 screens.
Iowa completely disjointed in this first half. Edwards, the deep catch, could not finish it. Clark finds Stuelke beautifully, and Stuelke lays it in. Here's Arnold, turning the corner and laying it in as she snakes around Martin.
UConn is more just trying to take away the middle of the floor.
And again, Edwards comes up with a steal. Clark turns it over again, and Edwards lays it in. And UConn's defense all over it.
On point, and the big girl, Aaliyah Edwards, getting the steal, running out in transition, everything.
Turnover from Iowa. Beckers connects.
Paige Beckers. Paige is wide open.
And Caitlin Clark slow to get out to her. They're the highest scoring offense since 2014. Clark drives this one and lays it in.
Smart.
Very well be one of the main reasons why. Beckers unable to connect with Edwards there. Here is Clark. Clark zipping into the paint. Feeds the corner, a falter. Martin back to a falter. Step back three is is good. Arnold on the drive, flips it in. KK Arnold, the fearless freshman with 10 in the first half. Clark on the drive, banks it in. Mule had to be careful there. Little momentum for Iowa. Clark to a falter. A falter lays it in. Beckers twisting into the lane. Beckers not going to miss that one. And that is how the first half will end. Yeah, she has also talked about having the weight of the world on her shoulders, but what's helped guide her through it is the joy she feels just playing basketball in March, where the games are most fun. Marshall, they could use it. They have it. To start the third, Gabby Marshall rings in a three.
Started the first, and that was with a turnover.
Backdoor, Arnold pops it in off the delivery from Mule.
The first possession, Marshall here, Martin.
A falter bounces, Stuelke has size on Shade, and buries her. Shade goes backdoor, Beckers reverses it home. Beckers just 3 of 9 in that first half. Clark comes back to the basketball. Clark looking to spin away from traffic, double screen, gets open, and hits. First 3 of the night for Caitlin Clark.
Offense has come alive here in the third quarter. The double screen, she steps to her left side.
Court, Martin. Attacking Shade, Martin turns and ties it. Beckers responds from deep.
And Paige Beckers comes down the other way. Gabby Marshall gets stuck behind.
Winner will play South Carolina Sunday on ABC as Beckers lays it in.
We've seen UConn post up Paige Beckers a number of times.
They dump it down. Brady able to finish plus the foul. Huge bucket there for Ice Brady.
She says she's been working on her back to the basket game, and there showing some physicality, getting the and one, showing emotion as well.
Stuelke trying to get it to Clark. Does. Her three is good, plus the foul.
Basketball, Nika Mule denying all over the court. This is good defense, and Caitlin Clark doesn't get much space, and then lands.
Here's Clark driving, finding. Stuelke gets whacked, able to finish. No whistle. Iowa bench apoplectic that there wasn't a foul. Now they have to leave her in because of Mule going back to the locker room. Here's Arnold driving in, finds Edwards, who lays it home, and Kate Martin got poked in the eye, has Shade on her. Clark into the lane, bounces, Stuelke able to finish. Edwards, center of the lane, left alone, knocks it in.
And that's the area of the floor against the Iowa zone that will be open. That's the sweet spot.
A falter into the lane, a falter lays it in. Good touch there from Sydney, a falter before the help of Brady. As this third quarter winds to a close. Ice Brady dumps it down, and an easy lay for Edwards to tie the game. Now gets it into the arms of Martin. They dump it down, Stuelke working Brady and finishing. You have an assertive Hannah Stuelke tonight. Difficult pass, Edwards. How about Beckers from three? Short, rebound to Clark. Iowa has not had a 2-possession lead yet tonight. Clark, step back three, you bet!
She's coming to check in now, but here the step back to the left, that's really good defense for Nika Mule and Papa Clark.
Brady, yeah, big shot there from Ice Brady.
Ice Brady had some big moments in the Elite Eight game against
Arnold with 4, back on the floor. Edwards, around and in. A couple of huge mid-range jumpers these last 2 possessions from Brady, and now Edwards. Clark trying to work Arnold, separates and finishes. 48 straight games with at least 20 points for Caitlin Clark. Brady again. The smooth stroke of Ice Brady. Brady and Arnold both playing with 4 fouls. And a knockaway from Clark. Here comes Clark in transition. Bounces. Stuelke able to finish. What a dish from Caitlin Clark. Beats it out to Martin. Martin pounding the drive. Fading and hitting. Largest lead of the night for Iowa. It's 7. Going at Arnold, who has 4. A falter. Squeezes it out. Marshall. She got it. Mule. Into Edwards. Deep catch. Working O'Grady. Edwards able to finish. And a Stuelke getting a breather right now for Iowa. Shake free of Mule. 4:20 to go in the 4th quarter of the semifinal. Oh, Mule just snared it away from Clark. Here's Becker's huge 3 on the way. Is good.
Here, just 2 come at her, and Nika Mule does a good job getting her hands on the basketball, and then Becker's the other way, stepping confidently into the 3.
Gets it across to Martin. 6 to shoot. Martin working Becker's. Martin, tough finish. A tight game down the stretch.
So much talk about Caitlin Clark and Paige Becker as well. How important are the others? Kate Martin with just a tough finish.
Arnold into the lane, dips under and finishes beautifully. And now Connecticut will take a timeout.
Paige Beckers and then the freshman KK Arnold with the spin and the finish. Walk alone.
Iowa by 4. Martin off the handoff. Martin putting it on the deck, spinning inside and finishing. Kate Martin wants this. Beckers, the mid-range dish, and Edwards, the beautiful finish. What a decision by Paige Beckers. Stuelke looking to hand it off to Clark. Instead, going to wait. Trying to hand it to Martin. Martin then throws it away. Here comes Mule with Beckers. Arnold jitters through. Mule, a 3 is good. It's a 1-point game. They won with a 9-second differential.
I mean, incredible. They push it the other way. Nika Mule, who has been quiet offensively in this.
Clark waiting. Clark on the move. Finds Stuelke. Stuelke dishes. It's taken away by Arnold. Save to Edwards. And Connecticut takes a timeout. Now it's Connecticut, down 1. A trip to the title game on the line. Mule, the drive, 5 seconds left. Looking for Beckers and an offensive foul. An offensive foul on Edwards with 3.9 to go.
They were trying to set a screen for Paige Beckers to get a look here. Aaliyah Edwards barely leaning, and the foul is called. Oof.
She is 3 for 3 from the line tonight. And drains the first. Biggest free throw of Caitlin's decorated career. Is no good. Rebound to falter. And what's it going to be? A held ball. And Iowa has the possession arrow. Iowa has the possession arrow and control. Clark to inbound. Iowa by 2. 0.8 to go. And that will do it. Iowa survives Connecticut and heads back to the national championship game.